We will never ever forget you.
I will never forget you.
We will never forget you.
I will never forget you.
I will never forget you.
We will never forget you.
I will never forget you.
I will never forget you.
These are the faces of real individuals, the family, friends, loved ones, and co-workers who remain in a state of agony, yearning for the souls who have disappeared from their lives. In Antigua and Barbuda, the unsettling specter of missing persons looms, capturing the attention of law enforcement officials who voiced their growing concern over this troubling trend. Our research has unearthed an unsettling reality. Over 100 souls have vanished into thin air, and whispers suggest that the number could be greater. The shadows of sorrow stretch long as some parents have succumbed to their grief, their children forever absent from their lives. Kyle Peters, a young man, vanished from his residence in Vernon Estate on a fateful November day. His father, Acting Superintendent of Police Verbin Peters, confesses that while hope is dwindling, a part of him clings desperately to the idea of closure. Meanwhile, Kyle's mother, Al Maureen, continues to harbor the dream of embracing her son once more, whether in this life or the afterlife. On March 17, 2023, Kevon Millet, just 18, slipped into the unknown, leaving chaos in the hearts of his family. His rented car lay charred and abandoned near Potworks Dam, but the mystery of his fate remains unsolved. Noah Hurst's family stares into the abyss of another birthday or just an ordinary day spent without him. It was May 23 when the 24-year-old vanished after receiving a call, leaving the routine of his daily life behind. Standing at 5'11" and weighing between 135 and 140 pounds, he stepped out, never to return. The life of Kevon Bailey, known to many as Sardis, has been unaccounted for since August 29, 2022. His father Gregory, the Director of Agriculture in Antigua and Barbuda, recalls the last sighting at a service station near the Agriculture Ministry headquarters. Then, silence. A 74-year-old woman named Hyacinth Gage is another name that echoes in the void since May 7, 2019. The last she was seen was within the walls of the Mount St. John's Medical Center, awaiting routine tests. Now her absence fills her family's heart, and they may never see her again. Robert Nathaniel Boyle, a Buckman, also slipped away in August of 2017, leaving behind unanswered questions as he vanished from Sweets Village. His life, like so many others, became a mystery. The tales continue with Kerry-Ann Joshua of Potters, who was last spotted by her mother on January 12, 2013. Against the backdrop of a normal day, her life spiraled into unknown paths. Roman Musabekov, a tourist visiting from Canada, succumbed to the island's secrets on May 16, 2017. The last sighting was captured as he was dropped off at the Yacht Club Marina. Like many others, he has not been seen since. The family of Vincia James, who was last seen on April 7, 2017, will be forever shattered for more reasons than one. James was last seen leaving her workplace that day. Although her ex-boyfriend was charged with murder, the absence of her body made it difficult for the case. He was found not guilty. Trey Griffith, a 19-year-old, disappeared on November 13, 2018, missing a crucial family gathering. His absence created ripples of uncertainty, leaving worries for those who expected him at the dinner table. Then, there's Doris Leon Chatberger, a 40-year-old visitor wrapped in mystery since March 14, 2016. Her fading footprints in McKinnon's speak of lost opportunities and unanswered questions. The search continues for Donna Marie Christian, who has been missing since November 4, 2024. Her family and friends have exhausted all avenues but is still seeking closure. The family of the 43-year-old Marble Hill woman is still seeking help from the public to find her. There has been mounting searches to find the LGBTQ advocate Oran Paso David, who worked at the AIDS Secretariat. His burnt vehicle was recovered by police, but still there's no clue of Paso. David, 39, was last seen on Saturday, January 25, wearing a red vest and short grey pants. He was driving a black Honda Fit, registration number A60870. Concerns grew when calls to his mobile phone went unanswered, lending to a missing persons report being filed at the Bolans police station. The latest missing victim has been identified as Kevon Richards, who disappeared and have not been heard from or seen since. He was last seen on Wednesday, February 26, at his workplace at Sandals Grand Antigua Resort. But the names that were mentioned are just a mere drop in the bucket of the long list of missing persons in Antigua and Barbuda. The police have asked residents who know something to say something. The question is, will they? The question is, will you say something? In the shadow of these haunting stories, we are reminded of the fragility of life and the deep void left by those who vanished without a trace. Each name, each face represents not just a statistic, but a cherished soul woven into the fabric of their families and communities. As we reflect on the heart-wrenching experiences of those left behind, let us be inspired to foster a culture of compassion and vigilance. The call for awareness rings louder now than ever. We must stand together, ready to listen, act, and speak out for those who can no longer voice their own stories. In doing so, we honor the memories of the missing. They include Cecilia Tong, Cashbert Jeffers, Mispath Luke, Zep Ambrose, Kenneth Joseph, Bradley Ambrose, Paul Jacobs, Casper Joseph, Denfield Simon, Cassandra Lake, Jean Welch, Kenneth Dyer, Noel Jacob, Jeremiah Joseph, Stedman Christian, George Atwood, Gerard Thomas, Nehemiah Simon, Anna Sylvester, Ayana Christian, Casper Bellot, Cashbert Solomon, Genevieve Bucknan, Sinclair Romaine, Joseph Lindsay, Edith Brown, Javier Christopher, Luca Pozzoni, Alicia Master, Robert Boyle, Jacinta Colborn, Caleb Nathaniel, Sarah Ann Thompson, Mama Mary Simon, David Tong, Samuel George, Devon Toussaint, Craig Richards, Whitney Simpson, Romano Sanchez, Clinton Telemac, and Winston Charles. Let us not allow their names to be forgotten or their echoes fade into silence. Instead, let them resonate within us, inspiring actions that might one day lead to their return, or, at the very least, provide solace to those who have endured the pain of their absence. This has been a production of Antigua.news, sponsored by Hammer Time Building Supplies. I am Shamin Big Charles.